And welcome inside beautiful Oriole Park at Camden Yards here in Baltimore. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Baltimore Orioles. Machado and Donaldson slug it out next on the show. Kevin Gausman is on the mound for game 2. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, the last 3 outings are any indication. He's throwing the ball really well. You look at the ERA, it's under 2. So he's very stingy, not giving up much right now. He's in a nice groove.
Gene Segura standing in. One of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
Shortstop, number 2.
And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. Well, these Orioles entering play today, Harold Reynolds, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, Matt, they're going through a little bit of a skid right now. Not playing real well, but you kind of expect that. But you look for something to ignite them, to pull it out of it, win a game, and just really, this is when you really have to think about one game at a time to pull you out of it.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
That was a good pitch right there. Started at the knees, got the hard sink down, and got him to swing right through it. Beautiful.
The 1-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. On deck, the dangerous Adam Jones. Now a bullet down the line. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That's what you want your leadoff hitter to do every time. He wastes a lot of pitches, makes the pitcher work, then to cap it off, he drives one for a double. That might be one of the best at-bats we'll see all game long.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. The 1-0 delivery. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
You could see that this wasn't that difficult to play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there, and he couldn't make the play on it. E6 all the way.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. From the belt, the pitch. Ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Here it comes, 1-0. Ball 2.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit too.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 2-1 pitch. And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a nice job to stay with it. A run is across to score, but they are able to get the first out.
A really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, hits the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Matt, I got to be totally honest here. With Woody Keller behind the dish, don't be too surprised if you have a few questionable calls. It's not that he's consistently off, but I've been told it seems like he has a fairly tall strike zone. We'll keep an eye out for that.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's already given up a run. He's got a runner on. He's got to put this guy away. Got him in an 0-2 count. You can't let this inning get any worse.
Has a look, now the pitch. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
From the belt, the pitch. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. HR, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, this is the new model of teams that we see. The strikeout doesn't matter. They're in the top third in the league in strikeouts, so we're going to see a lot of swings and misses today. But if they catch one, look out.
At the plate, number 7. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s.
That's a strike.
High fastball is in there.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Jays lead it 1-0. Ian Kennedy gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
Matt, the last 3 games been a bit of a struggle, and you wonder why. Well, you look at the base runners. He's allowing a lot of traffic on the bases. And so for that, I look at one number, his whip. It's over 1.5. He's got to get that down if he wants a chance to win games.
Standing in, Kevin Pillar. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And Harold, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, they're coming off winning a big game. I mean, they played great baseball. They scored a lot of runs in that win yesterday. So if they can carry that momentum over, they're going to be tough to beat.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And Santana will watch it into the glove for the first out. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. How do they get back into the win column here, Harold?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
Now in the box, Jonathan Scope. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. 1 out, nobody on. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, what a dive. The throw. And that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You got to be kidding me.
Here's Manny Machado now, currently with the 3rd best home run total on the ball club. Kennedy gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Jones has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. Second inning upcoming from Baltimore. The Jays are out in front, 1-0. Here's Carlos Santana now. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one.
First baseman number 44, Carlos Santana.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Orioles are lining up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And these guys can really defend. All you got to do is look at the error column. They're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. They don't beat themselves very often. You're going to have to earn it to beat them.
Russell Martin now. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Into the windup and the pitch. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Hernan Perez.
Digging in, Hernan Perez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Runners on first with one down. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, a pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. In there, a base hit. Throw into third. Throw won't get him.
7 games. Hey, that's 1 week of swing bat pretty good. He's comfortable right now.
Austin Jackson.
At the plate, Austin Jackson. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
The 1-2 pitch. And this one gets away. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness. One out and a runner on second base. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. The payoff pitch one more time. Runner goes for third. And here's a ball hit in the air. Scope will look this one in, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 2. Shortstop, Gene Segura.
Now batting, Gene Segura. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at bat. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. Two, here it is. Again, he sends it out of play.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Adam Jones would be next. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. He spoils another one and will do it again. Once again, a 3-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Ready for another chance? Adam Jones. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And Jones fails to come up with that one as he falls behind here. 0-2 now.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready with another 0-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Orioles nothing. Here's Mark Trumbo now, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
And a full count now as Kennedy misses there. It's 3-2 now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
All right, here's how the Jays line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
In now is Pedro Alvarez, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Into the windup and the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here it comes on 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Under it now is Jackson to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 6, the shortstop, Seth Smith.
Here's Seth Smith now. Previous history with Ian Kennedy, 9 base hits in 27 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Kennedy into his motion. First pitch on its way. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Jackson is under it. And that retires the side. So nothing happening this time around. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Orioles nothing. A nice aerial shot there. The Inner Harbor in downtown Baltimore as we welcome you back to the Charm City. Striding in once again, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Splitter taken here. 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Up high in the air. Machado has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 19, Jose Bautista.
Digging in to try it again. Jose Bautista. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Down and away, ball one. One out, nobody on. And this is fouled back and out of play.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
In now, number 7. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, now's when he gets nasty. He's 0-2, and you know he's got 5 pitches in his arsenal to put him away. It's almost impossible for the hitter to sit on anything.
2 out, nobody on. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Ready on 1-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Baseman number 44, Carlos Santana.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Santana. Man at first after the 2-out walk. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. 2 out here and a runner at second. Two and 0 now.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
The 2-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
The catcher,
now at the plate,
55,
Russell Martin. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I like the aggressiveness, Matt. He hits the batter, then he comes right back with the fastball and says, dare you to hit it. I'm coming after you.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. in the dirt here. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Well, he came right back in there after he hit the previous batter. I like that. If you're going to work inside, you're going to hit a few guys, but you can't let that change your game plan.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. In to score, the runner from second.
2 out, 2 strikes, down to the last strike of the inning, and he's able to hang in there and drive the ball for a base hit. Good job of battling right there.
Hernan Perez.
Stepping in now, Hernan Perez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he's safe. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Second and third, 2 away. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Here's the 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another try at 2-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Toronto leads this one 3-0. Here's Chris Johnson now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the Orioles have their first hit of the game.
Well, you're not always going to hit the good pitches. You hit the mistakes. And that one hung up there. A mistake. Nice piece of hitting.
Michael Bourne.
Set to get his day started, Michael Bourne. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Nobody out, runner on first. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Jones is under it. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting ninth, catcher Caleb Joseph.
Striding in, Caleb Joseph. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Austin Jackson. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gausman. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's off the left field wall. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch fastball and he turned on it like that. Nice job.
Digging in once again, Gene Segura. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Well, that's going to go as a base hit, no doubt about it. But I love the effort by the shortstop. Him knocking that ball down right there probably saved a run. Now, the runner does end up at third base, but he might have scored had that ball got by him. Nice play at knocking it down.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. But they will not get them both as he beats out the back end and drives home the run from third.
20, Josh Donaldson.
Ready for another shot now. Josh Donaldson. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Has a look, now the pitch. Runners off for second, to third. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. And an offline throw, but he just does get back to the bag for the putout.
The right fielder, number 19, Jose Bautista.
Stepping in, Jose Bautista. 0-for-2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Back goes Bourne, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Now batting.
Standing in now, number 7. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here it comes, 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scope is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Orioles nothing. Digging in, Kevin Pillar. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is low, ball 1.
Tell you what, having a big lead early, sometimes that's not always the best thing. But I think what you got to do is still focus on one at bat, one pitch at a time, and not allow a big inning coming at you.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. Out to short for Segura. And he's retired 1 away.
The second baseman,
good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes, and he got him.
Third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
So stepping in, Manny Machado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. No runs, just 1 hit, and 2 Baltimore errors thus far. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Playing 11, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Full count. 3-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Alec Asher is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Alec Asher.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman number 44, Carlos Santana.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Pitch on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Pilar is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. So they do pick up the out here, but with 6 runs home against them already, it's not going to help out the team ERA by any stretch of the imagination. And that's a sight you don't want to see. Dead last in the AL in that category. Russell Martin now. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Ball 1.
That's a ball.
Six runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Here he comes on 2-0. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Oh, and he hung him a curveball there, and he's going to live to regret it as this ball is going to wind up well over the wall in left field. A long home run. A solo shot for Russell Martin. 6th home run on the season for him as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, he got a curveball, and that's the one pitch. If you catch it right, it is tailored to go out of the ballpark. It gets that little loop to you. You take the swing up on it like he did right here, and that ball travels out of the park.
Into the box now, Hernan Perez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
And he'll just waste one there. 1-2.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box, Austin Jackson, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Little dribbler down the line. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And Jackson's not offering at that one, and it'll knot things up at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Grounded back up the middle. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
What an at-bat. 8 pitches, and on the 8th pitch he gets a fastball and gets a base hit. That's what you call seeing everything the pitcher has to offer.
Gene Segura standing in. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Now a throw over. Runner back safely. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Jays add 1 more on the solo home run. Halfway home now from Baltimore. It's the Blue Jays 7 and the Orioles nothing. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Well, that's good hitting. You know why? Because he's looking for one specific pitch. Those pitches are close. Looks like to us he's laying off them, but they're not what he wants, so he didn't swing.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make them swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
In now, Pedro Alvarez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way, and he takes ball 1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Three and one now as that misses down and in.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And another foul ball.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Hit sharply on the ground. And Alvarez has got a base hit.
Well, this is how rallies start. You get one man on, then you get the base hit. Look, it's still early. I know they're down by a lot, but, man, this is how little things add up. They need to score this inning, and then from there continue to add on.
Here's Seth Smith now. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. None out. Runners at first and second. And this one's in the dirt. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Here's Chris Johnson now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
Here's the pitch. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit foul over to the right side. Strike 2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. First and second now, 1 man out. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. One and 2. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those 2 balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swing and a liner, but foul. Now another 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
The left fielder, number 1.
So coming to the plate, Michael Bourne. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Orioles strand a couple. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Digging in once again, Adam
Leading
Jones.
Blue Jays,
0 for 3 with an
center fielder,
RBI in this
10,
one.
Adam Jones.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And that's too high, ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Checked his swing there and pops this one up. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow.
The batter, number 20, third baseman Josh Donaldson.
Ready for another shot now. Josh Donaldson. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now the pitch. And this is lined foul over the Orioles dugout. Bases are empty. 1 man out. This is in the air to left field. Bourne is right there. And that's out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Jose Bautista.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. 2 out, nobody on. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Tap down the line. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, but they're still in control. 7-0. Ready for another chance? Caleb Joseph. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
1-0.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. And now a pitch on the way. Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. There to take it in is Donaldson for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
Digging in to try it again, Kevin Pillar. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball.
Fastball down near the shoe tops.
No strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
And he misses, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Throw takes care of him at first, and Kennedy's looking sharp here. 2 away.
The second baseman, number 6, Jonathan Scope.
Striding into the box, Jonathan Scope. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. In tied at 93, ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
2-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slow little roller to third. Barehanded pickup. Safe. Nearly a remarkable play, but scored a base hit, and the inning continues with 2 away.
Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And that's in there, base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
A little 2-out rally going on right now. Back-to-back base hits, and now your runners at first and third. And let's see, maybe they'll try to steal a run here And there's a lot of things that can still happen with 2 outs in the inning.
In now, Mark Trumbo, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. The 0-1 pitch. 1-1.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game. He continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Kennedy pauses. 2-1 on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Here it is on 3-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jones is under it. And the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Back here on the show. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Vidal Nuno enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Vidal Nuno.
Ready once again, number 7. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Number 7.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. 2 strike pitches, chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. The next 0-2. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Now another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 1-2 delivery. And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here.
That was the 5th foul ball in this at-bat. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line.
That is the 6th foul ball in this at-bat. Now, to those who like to see a lot of pitches, he's doing it for you.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And now a pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games. So this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Here's Carlos Santana now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
I like that backdoor breaking ball right there. 0-1. Show him something on the outside half. He swings, he's probably going to roll over it. If not, you might get the call. You didn't get it there, but I like the selection.
Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Ball.
And a neck high fastball that time. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Russell Martin now. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball.
A
No.
fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ripped down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
He just smoked this
The
ball
batter,
right
number
down the
14.
line. Take a look here.
Second baseman.
Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Standing in now, Hernan Perez. Soft liner to the right side. Oh, and he misses it.
Man, you can't
Up
continue
next
to
for the
make
Blue
mistakes
Jays,
like this and
left
expect to
fielder,
win. That's
Austin
3 errors so far
Jackson.
in this one, and they keep putting themselves in bad situations.
Striding in once again, Austin Jackson. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Now a snap throw to first, just keeping him close. First offering on its way.
Ball.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at-bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back standing. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Swing and a liner. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Blue Jays leave a pair, and they hold a 7-0 lead. In now is Pedro Alvarez. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Pedro Alvarez.
Into the windup and the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Hit sharply on the ground, and Alvarez has got a base hit. Throw into second, and he'll get in there safely. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Here's Seth Smith now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No.
Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. One 0 count. Here it is. Hit out towards second. Perez comes up with it, and he's set down, 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Chris Johnson.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Johnson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
You know what, Matt? I'll take it. 6 1/3, 100 pitches. If he's able to get through this inning, that's a great outing.
Pitch number 100 on its way. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. And he misses there, 1-2.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Now another 1-2. And that misses 2-2. And he chased it in the dirt. Martin gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Johnson is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting, left fielder,
Michael Bourne at the plate now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. From the belt, the pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. The 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
2 outs here with a runner at third. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. One and two. Here it comes. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Jackson is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. One left for the Orioles. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Gene Segura standing in. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Gene Segura.
Here's the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Pilar. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Stepping into the box, Adam Jones. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Ball 2 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0, he wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0, he made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he pops it up back behind second base. Under it is Smith as he takes it for route number 2.
Third baseman number 20, Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Lifetime numbers against Vidal Nuno. He's gone 2 for 6. And a fastball just a bit up. 2 out, nobody on. In there, and it's even at 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Pilar. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson. 6th home run on the season for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. The windup and the 0-1. Bautista now with a drive down the left field line, but that'll find the seats down there a foul ball.
Well, that was an impressive swing. A fastball, is he'll hit a foul ball home run with it, but he got out in front of it a little bit too much. Timing just a tad off.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 8 and the Orioles nothing. Stepping into the box, Caleb Joseph. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Caleb Joseph.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Under it is Bautista as he makes the play for out number 1.
Center fielder number 11, Kevin Pillar.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Pillar. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. One out, nobody on. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Jonathan Scope waits on deck. Here's the 3-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
1 strike.
Here it is on 3-1. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
From the stretch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And he lays off for ball 1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. There to take it is Bautista, and he's got it for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Third baseman number 13, Manny Machado.
Digging in and looking for more, Manny Machado. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Come set, now the pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Has a look. Now the pitch. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Orioles leave 1. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Digging in, number 7. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Here's the 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Ranging back is Pilar. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, he tried to sneak a fastball by him, and like they always say, you can't sneak the cheese by the rat, particularly if it's up high like that one right there.
First baseman
stepping in now, Carlos Santana. He swings and grounds it to short, and there's his first base hit in this one.
That's what you call going to the plate with a game plan. 0-0 count, looking for a fastball. He took it right back up the middle. Great execution.
Into the box, Russell Martin, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. The 0-1 home to Martin. Fastball runs off the outside. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1 on the ground up the middle. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. But boy, was he ever upended at second base.
Second baseman, Hernan Perez.
Standing in, Hernan Perez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Into the windup and the pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Into the box now, Austin Jackson, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Ball and no strikes. Here it is. There's a changeup over the outside corner. And he'll lay off the fastball down low. It's 2-1 now.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Trumbo has a read on it, and that retires the side. Brett Cecil enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Brett Cecil.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
The 0-1 on its way. And there's ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Ready on 1 and 2. Misses. Ball 2. Here's the pitch on 2 and 2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
In now, Pedro Alvarez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready with the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit high. Past history with Brett Cecil. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2 and 2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Just a bit low. Ball 3. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 3-2. A little tapper. On to first, and the Orioles are down to their final out.
The batter, the shortstop, Seth Smith.
So stepping in, Seth Smith. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Here's the 0-1 now to Smith. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, when you're behind 0-2 as a hitter, you're in swing mode. Nothing changes that like seeing something hard bearing in on you, though.
One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are 2 different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. Toronto get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Ian Kennedy earns the win, his second. Kevin Gausman permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.